dollz and ninjas, welcome back to my channel. So first time here, I am Tricia. Please do not forget to subscribe and join the Tricia family and be a doll or a ninja. Yeah, we're doing a review of this Wetnwild foundation in the shade Coca, and it is Coca, and it is matte. So yeah, what I've noticed about this foundation is that most shades, they're so light. It's like they don't accommodate people with dark skin, and it was offish a little bit. It just turned me off a little bit, because one thing about me, most foundation I use caramel, but this one I did swatch the caramel when I was still in the store, but it was so light, and I don't use this shade, but because the foundation, they're so light, I think like they're just they accommodate people with light skin and for dark skin. Okay, what about people with darker shade, so yeah, from Essence, like I use this from all my videos. So the first question that I got was, when was the first time I was in a fight with someone? The boring part is like I've never been involved in a fight. Back in high school, I was so shy, I was so quiet, like I wasn't that fighting girl. I was so shy, and I didn't have a lot of friends. I was that quiet girl. There's nothing interesting. I know, yeah, Shayana, I can trouble you. How do I know? I just know. When I can feel it. Because if it happens that I'm just involved in a fight with someone, so another question is, when was the first time I owned a phone? Ooh, like best memory ever. So the first time, like, my dad bought me a phone, I was in grade 2. Oh, I was in grade 1, and it was December. So I passed grade 1, I was going to grade 2. So my dad got me a gift. He bought me that phone, that Motorola phone we used to call roll on. What, I don't remember the name. See, what was it? What was the name? But those small phones, I'll put a picture. We used to call it roll on. I was so excited. Also, he also bought me a CD player. The album was Muntuza by Malaika. You remember one of those days where when the song Tugopo Muntuza used to trend. So my dad bought me that album by Malaika. I was so excited. That's when I got my first phone, and the rest of my phones, like, I bought it. I just saved and bought. Yeah, but I was so excited. Well, it looks warm. When I'm applying it, I can see that it is warm. It has a warm vibe, so you'll see. So as you can see, I didn't put concealer, so I just want to see the coverage of the foundation and how it feels on my skin. It smells like, guys, I have sinus problem. That's why you always see me doing that. When I smell something, my nose gets itchy. So I don't know, it just smells like foundation, nothing. Yeah, so I'm just going to apply that. So the next question is, when was the first time I had a boyfriend? The first time I had a boyfriend, I was in grade 10. I was 15 years old. Oh, it looks a bit light. Coca, but let me see. Okay, while I'm blending it, I think I've put a lot of foundation. Oh, I did. but I'll blend it. It will just come out fine. Oh my god, I've put a lot of foundation. So I was 15 years old, I was in high school, grade 10. I remember very well. I had my first lover. Ooh. Can you believe that I thought that he was going to be my husband? You know, when you're in high school, we have this, I don't know, you believe that you're going to make your first love. So yeah, I was in grade 10. So the next question is, when was the first time you kissed a boy? Ooh. I still remember. So back then in high school, I used to be a diary girl. I still have a diary right now. I write everything down, my goals, even my YouTube ideas, I write them down. So I still remember it was 21 March. Yeah, it was what? Was it a Women's Rights Day? Yeah, I remember very well. So we were both RCL members. So after we had a meeting, we went and chilled under a tree. And he bought me a Devonas pizza, you know, we chat, blah blah blah, and I got my first kiss. I was so excited. I felt like a grown woman, but I was still a child. I was 15, but I was so excited. The reason why I still remember is because I went and I wrote it on my diary. I wrote the date, 21 March, it was 2013. Yeah, 2013. I wrote on my diary, oh, today was a wonderful day. I got my first kiss. Woo! Okay, the coverage is not bad. I will rate it 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because I can still see few of my, I don't know if you can see, or maybe I didn't apply, but you saw I did apply a lot of foundation. So I'll rate it in terms of coverage, I'll rate it 8 out of 10. And it feels so light. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a foundation. I love that. And it doesn't have a bad smell. It smells like foundation, and that's what I love. It feels so light on my skin. And usually when I apply foundation, because I have acne, my skin feels so itchy, but this one, like, it doesn't feel like that. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that. Yeah, I love it. It has matte look finish. It has a matte finish. It is not. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I do love it. I love it. It has a warm. I look so warm, and yeah, I love it. I do love it. So now I'm going to use this. I've never used this. I don't think I've used this before on my YouTube videos. I'm using this brow showcase from Avon. It looks like this. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to brush my brows. So yeah. So the next question is, when was the first time you were intimate? When was the first time you did the deed? Yo, okay, it's like, when was the first time I lost my virginity? Yo. But because like I'm open, like I don't mind sharing stuff. So the first time I lost my virginity, no, why I'm saying the first time is not like you're going to lose it for the second time. So yeah, the first time I did the deed, I was 18 years old with my first boyfriend from high school. So this guy, he was like, you know, those men of God. So we dated for 2 years without doing it. And I was like, I'm not ready. And he was like, it's fine. I understand. Plus, I'm a man of God. So, yeah. And I was so excited. I was like, oh, this guy is so good. And guess what? I found out after we broke up that he was busy with other girls. And I mean, all along I thought he was a good guy because he waited for me. But he was busy and I didn't know. No, he was busy doing the deed with other girls. And you know, the most annoying part is like I didn't even get a chance to be angry or to question him because I found out after we broke up that he was cheating. Like, all along I was like, oh, this guy is waiting for me. And then after 2 years we did it. I remember very well. It was March 2015 when I was in grade 12. We did, and then after that he cheated with my best friend. I felt so terrible. And then December, guess what? I met my baby daddy. And I was like, oh yeah, I should have waited. And if I did wait, my baby daddy would still find me as a virgin. But after we dated with my baby daddy, I was just like, he was not worth it. Yeah. So I was 18 in grade 12, my 5th year. And how was it like? Honestly, I don't think I was ready. So I did it because, like, after we did it for 2 years, it was our 3rd year dating. I thought maybe if we started losing interest, the sparkle was no longer there. So I thought maybe if I give it to him, I was still a child, maybe things would go back to normal. But it was not like that. It was not like that. So yeah, man. Next question is the first time I got into trouble with my parents. Which one? Let me remember. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember now. So I remember it was 2016. I went to the groove with my baby daddy when we were still together. I think our relationship was just in a honeymoon phase. We were dating like for 3 months. Yeah. So we went to the groove, because like he just liked going out and going to the groove, and he was like, no, you need to experience that, you're still young and what, you always indoors. So okay, fine, we went. I remember to Cargo. We went to Cargo. So we were drinking, it was fun, and for me it was just a new feeling. Remember, I was an indoor girl. I was so excited. But the problem is that my baby daddy loved women. He still does love me. So he left me in the table and started dancing with other girls, like these other girls were twerking. Like, I was like, this guy, you came here with me, but now you're busy dancing with other girls. I was annoyed, but I was like, it's fine. And my relatives warned me about him, but I didn't listen. I was like, it's okay, it's fine. And then what happened is this lesbian, she started approaching me, and she wanted to dance with me by force, and I was like, no, I don't want to dance with you. My baby daddy is busy there dancing. Agabon Luto. Didn't even see anything. And this girl started like forcing herself on me. I was like, no, stop it. I don't want to date you. I'm not a lesbian. Fortunately enough, my cousins were there. They saw what was happening, and then it was like, no, let us go home, okay? Because Your boyfriend is just useless. He doesn't even notice what is happening. He was still dancing. He didn't say anything. So my cousin, they took me to their house. Okay, it was like, please sleep, but please break up. You must break up with this man because he's not good for you. Okay, so I slept at my cousin's place. And then at 4 o'clock, my ex-boyfriend just noticed that I'm not there anymore. He started panicking. He thought that I was kidnapped, and he went to my parents' house. He went there. Apparently, he started crying, telling my parents that I was kidnapped, and he doesn't know where I am. My mom called all my relatives, my uncles, my aunt. Yes, sir. Yo. Until morning. Oh, while I was there in the morning, like, I found out that not a wife, like they were doing father said, like he was living with someone, and that woman was 3 months pregnant. I was so heartbroken because I was so in love, and my brothers were like, you need to leave this man because he's going to leave you with a child. That's what he does. Like, he has kids everywhere. But I was so disappointed. And then next morning, Wang Tola, and he took me home. We had a fight. And I asked him about this other woman. He was like, yeah. So I just found out that I was psychic, Long story short, because I was a clown, I continued with him. I was a clown, yeah. I was once stupid, so we continued the relationship, and he introduced me, but like, I don't want to talk about that. Story for another day, but I don't think I'll do story time about how it was like sharing a man. No, I'm not going to do that. No. So yeah, let me finish my brows, because I'm getting too deep right now, and I don't want to do that. Because about people names, sometimes you use your lessons, your past, and share with people. But the thing is, people sometimes they can use that against you. I have a lot of story times, a lot of things I want to share, but like, people will come for you. They will judge you. But when I'm comfortable, I will do story times, not because I want to shame someone, but I just want to share my lessons with the youth. But now I'm not comfortable. Okay, the next one, I think this one is the last one. I'm just going to, so I'm not going to put a bright eyeshadow because this video is about this foundation, so I just want a natural look. When was the first heartbreak? My first heartbreak, I was in high school, obviously. My boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend, someone that I used to spend my break time with. We used to share food. That girl, like, it's like she almost dated every guy in high school. I remember her name, but I don't want to say it. But I remember her name. But now she's a woman of God. You know how they like. That's why when I didn't mind after dating this guy, I didn't mind being a side chick because I was still heartbroken, and I was like, God, this happened to me and he didn't do anything, so I get fun and shit. But yeah, that's why boys will do you dirty until you like, I don't believe in love anymore. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my first time take, answering your questions. and I'm really happy with the foundation. The only problem that I have with the foundation it is that it doesn't have enough shades for darker skin. I'm not sure about that. It accommodates people with lighter skin more, so that is my only issue. But the coverage 8 out of 10, and it feels light. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a foundation. Yes, I love it. I love the foundation, but the shade part, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Okay, we in South Africa, we need that. Okay. So, but anyways, let me end this video here. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. I love you.